Since 2010, Africa Lead has been able to train over 10,000 individuals working within the agricultural sector. In order to train these individuals, we have needed to build the capacity of professionals who are trained to actually deliver these trainings. To help develop the skills of the trainers, we've had to conduct what we call training of trainers activities that involves taking qualified professionals either from the university, private sector, government, and train them on how to deliver this Champions for Change curriculum. To date, we have over 80 professionals, both from West Africa and Eastern Southern Africa.
What we wanted to do was develop the skills of our trainers to be able to assess the needs of their clients, to be able to analyze that, to be able to work effectively with their clients to negotiate what are the objectives, what are your goals, what do you want to be accomplished by the people that we train, and how can we mentor them, and how can we coach them, and how can we monitor the results so that we know that we're making a difference in some ways.
What made me to decide to be part of the training is I wanted to share the experience I have, and I wanted to learn more. I believe whenever I meet with new people, I'll be learning new things, I'll be getting new experience, and of course I'll be gaining more network.
This program really gives me an opportunity to improve my training skills, because training, training does not have an end. I cannot stand and say that I'm perfect in terms of training. No, I need to learn more.
It's a very good opportunity to be a trainer, because agriculture has a lot of contribution in rural development. When I'm a trainer, I expect to have the skills which will enable to transform agriculture in Tanzania, and to enable people to have food security, and also to reduce the poverty in the country.
Yeah, I learned about African Lead from a colleague at the university. She had put an announcement from African Lead at our tea room. I read it, and then I got interested and I applied. And since then I went for the first training that was offered in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam, and from there I've been involved in training people on agriculture and food security from the Ministry of Agriculture and from the local government authorities in Tanzania. Through the training I really got some nice experience, and from that training I've been seeing my students from a very different perspective. I no longer see them like just people to be fed, but at times I engage them to ensure that they also see that they are important in the training process, that they know something. And it changed me. So nowadays I've changed a lot the way I teach my students before the training I attended, and now. Now I involve them more than before, and even I look for things which are interesting, which will keep them awake, rather than, you could train them and they just doze off. So I've now learned to make sure that they don't doze off. They listen to what I'm making, and when I want to create a sense of urgency, I borrow the experience I got from the Africa Lead training.
Tables? And there is that table not too big. Why don't you move to Kimambo? Kimambo is welcoming you.
Look at the agricultural sector in Africa. There's so much potential here. Human potential, there's land potential, there are so many things that could be done, and if they were done well, and there were good leaders, we could feed Africa.
I think after participating in this workshop, there are things that I gained which I didn't know before, which I believe that if I impart to my students, they're going to change. Even emphasizing on the importance of using this interactive method of training. I think if I use it, it's going to help my students.
Leadership is the core. It's not about resources, it's not about that we don't have the staff to do it, the manpower is there, but at times it just lacks leadership. So leadership is the cornerstone of transforming Africa to becoming a prosperous continent.